All right, before we get today's video started off here, it is evening time. We had just finished filming up our video, did some more work in our yard, and we already sold a $30 row. Quickly out here before we go headed in for this evening, we got ourselves a little more wood in here. Let's get this filled up. But beforehand, let's get into today's video. Good day and welcome back, everybody. As you guys can see, we've got our roadside stand all filled up here. We only took the two $30 rows today. Yesterday evening, they sold out just after pretty much, it was about an hour after we restocked it. This has become almost a daily occurrence, getting this thing restocked up. Not the full thing, although some days it is the full thing. We get completely cleared right out here. We'll go to town and then come back and then we got nothing to sell no more. Our biggest hits though are our $30 rows, and I have to say our $20 row. Our $40 with our, it's pretty much just a bunch of wood cookies. I'm just gonna show you guys though. Sold, I think about 4 of these guys in a complete firewood season this year, but we filled up with a lot of these wood cookies, but they get a good size load out of this once they take it all. It's roughly a little less than a half a truckload worth of wood. We got a $40 price tag on it, and we try to jam as much as we can into this little box here. We kind of stack up the wood cookies a bit in there just so that people get a good order. But one way to kind of get rid of your uglies and just your wood cookies and everything, they definitely burn up pretty good there. Sometimes we have our own little campfire wiener roast and whatnot in the yard here, and we'll burn those guys quite a bit, and they go pretty good. Once you get your initial fire going, you can throw those on quickly there. But like I said, we got our thing all restocked up here. Almost a daily occurrence, but these roadside stands are definitely a money maker. This thing is definitely, it pretty much keeps the food on our table right now. We make a couple $100 per week off this thing. I would probably say $500 to $600 in a month we've been making at least off this stand. That might be on the low end, I'd say. Might be, I'd have to say it's probably a little bit more higher. I just haven't kept track of that one number just quite yet for these roadside stands here. But definitely a good money maker. We are on a pretty busy highway, as you guys can see with when I do my videos. We got a lot of traffic coming by here, and I got a handful of campgrounds that are minutes away from our place here, so that definitely helps out. Location for anything, any kind of business wise, always helps out. If you can't, if you don't got the best traffic at your place, always there's options. You can possibly talk to your neighbors or somebody that you know that's in a bit of a higher traffic place, and maybe you can just set one up there, give them a little commission. Say you sell out 2/3 and you give them 1/3 of the sales. Definitely a couple options there if you wanted to get a roadside stand going, or if you wanted to do possibly multiple roadside stands. But I also got a neighbor just down the way. He was selling firewood last year, kind of out of a road stand, like our $20 rows out there, just a 2-level there, and he was filling it up with green poplar logs. Not the best selling wood around here, but it seemed like every week he'd get rid of both rows at least once per week there. And you could pretty much you throw whatever kind of firewood in these things and it will eventually sell. Definitely a good little side hustle for anyone that wants to get into the firewood, or if you got a little bit of extra firewood on hand. But we're gonna wrap that up for today's video, guys. I got a ton of work I got to get done still in our wood yard here. It's been neglected almost all week here. Been down in Calgary doing tree jobs, stump removals. It's just been a hectic week, and the wood yard needs some time itself here. But we're gonna get back over there and get some work done. We will catch you guys all again on Tuesday, possibly with a stump grinding video, if we can get some video footage. Our first day with the stump grinder, we were really kind of just buzzing through it, trying to get as much work as we can get done because it's a rental. Renting it for 3 days, probably only going to be using it for 2 days. We will try to get as much video footage as we can on our second day on this machine. Really good machine. It just chews through most of the stumps, at least at the beginning when it was sharp. It was starting to get dull near the end. That's what happens when you're chewing up some pretty big nasty stumps, and I think we got like 5 done the first day. But we will catch you guys again on Tuesday there. Thanks for tuning in to Armands High Life. Bye, guys.